Apprentice rises from indentures free. Strong his arm and keen his senses, he's a pirate now indeed.
Here's good luck with Frederick's ventures, Frederick's out of his indentures.
22 now he's rising, and alone he's fit to fly, which we're bent on signalizing with unusual revelry.
Here's good luck to Frederick's ventures, Frederick's out of his indentures. More the pirates share, we'll fill the pirate glass, and to make us more the merry, let the pirate bumper pass.
Yes, Frederick, from today you rank as a full-blown member of our band.
My friends, I thank you all from my heart for your kindly wishes. Would that I could repay them as they deserve.
What do you mean?
Today I'm out of my indentures, and today I leave you forever.
This is quite unaccountable. A finer hand at scuttling a canard or cutting out a white star never shipped a hand.
Yes, I've done my best for you, and why? It was my duty under my indentures, and I'm the slave of duty. As a child, I was regularly apprenticed to your band. It was through an error. No matter, the mistake was ours, not yours, and I was in honor bound by it.
An error? What error?
I may not tell you. It would reflect upon my well-loved Ruth.
Nay, dear master, my mind has long been gnawed by the cankering tooth of mystery. Better have it out at once. When Frederick was a little lad, he proved so brave and daring. His father thought he'd prentice him to some career seafaring. I was, alas, his nursery maid, and so it fell to my lot to take and bind the promising boy apprentice to a pilot. A life not bad for a hardy lad, though surely not a high lot. Though I'm a nurse, you might do worse than make your boy a pilot. I was a stupid nursery maid, on breakers always steering, and I did not catch a word aright through being hard of hearing, mistaking my instructions, which within my brain did gyrate. I took and bound the promising boy apprentice to a pirate. A sad mistake it was to make and doom him to a vile lot. I bound him to a pirate instead of to a pilot. I soon found out beyond all doubt the scope of this disaster, but I hadn't the grace to return to my place and break it to my master. A nursery maid is not afraid of what you people call work, so I made up my mind to go as a kind of piratical maid of all work. And that is how you'll find me now, a member of your shy lot, which you wouldn't have found had he been bound apprentice to a pilot. Pardon, Frederick, pardon.
Rise, sweet one. I've long pardoned you.
The two words were so much alike.
Well, they were. They still are, though years have rolled over their heads. But this afternoon, my obligation ceases. Individually, I love you all with affection unspeakable. But collectively, I look upon you with a disgust that amounts to absolute detestation. Oh, pity me, beloved friends, for such is my sense of duty that one set of my indentures, I shall feel myself bound to devote myself heart and soul to your extermination.
Poor lad! Poor lad!
Well, Frederick, if you conscientiously feel that it is your duty to destroy us, we cannot blame you for acting on that conviction. Always act in accordance with the dictates of your conscience, my boy, and chance the consequence.
Besides, we can offer but little temptation to remain with us. We don't seem to make piracy pay. I'm sure I don't know why, but we don't.
I know why. But alas, I mustn't tell you. It wouldn't be right.
Why not, my boy? Why, it's only 11:30. And you are one of us until the clock strikes 12.
Yes! And until then, you're bound to protect our interest. Here, here!
Well, then, it is my duty as a pirate to tell you that you are too tender-hearted. For instance, you make a point of never attacking a weaker party than yourself. And when you attack a stronger party, you invariably get thrashed.
There is some truth in that.
Then again, you make a point of never molesting an orphan.
No, of course, we're orphans ourselves and know what it is.
Yes, but it has got about. And what is the consequence? Everyone we capture says he's an orphan. The last 3 ships we took proved to be manned entirely by orphans, so we had to let them go. One would think that Great Britain's mercantile navy was recruited solely from her orphan asylum, which we know is not the case.
Oh, but you wouldn't have us absolutely merciless.
There's my difficulty. Until 12 o'clock, I wouldn't. After 12, I wouldn't. Oh, was ever a man placed in so delicate a situation?
And Ruth, your own Ruth, whom you love so well, and who has won her middle-aged way into your boyish heart. What is to become of her?
He will take you with him, of course.
Well, Ruth, I have some little difficulty about you. It is true that I admire you very much, but I have been constantly at sea since I was 8 years old, and yours is the only woman's face I've seen during that time. I think it is a sweet face.
Oh, it is.
I say, I think it is. That is my impression. But as I've never had an opportunity of comparing you with other women, it is just possible I may be mistaken. Oh! What a terrible thing it would be if I were to marry this innocent person and then find out that she is on the whole plain.
Ruth is very well. Very well indeed.
Yes, yeah, the remains of a fine woman about Ruth.
Do you really think so?
I do.
Then I will not be so selfish as to take her from you. In justice to her, and in consideration for yourselves, I will leave her behind.
No, Frederick, it must not be. For we are rough men. We are rough lives. But we would not be so utterly heartless to deprive thee of thy love. I think I am right in saying that there's not one here who would rob thee of this inestimable treasure, for all the world holds dear.
Not one!
No, I thought there wasn't. Keep thy love, Frederick. Keep thy love.
You're very good, I'm sure.
Well, it's top of the time, and we must be off. Farewell, Frederick. When your process of extermination begins, may our deaths be as swift and painless as you can conveniently make them.
I will. By the love I have for you, I swear it. Would that you could render this extermination unnecessary by accompanying me back to civilization.
No, Frederick, it cannot be. I don't think much of our profession, but contrasted with respectability, it is comparatively honest.
Yeah.
No, Frederick. I shall live and die a pirate king!
Oh, better far to live and die under the brave black flag at night than to play a sanctimonious part with a pirate head and a pirate heart. Oh, wait, the cheating world go you. We're pirates all are well to do, but I'll stay true to the song I sing, and live and die a pirate king. For I am a pirate king, and it is a glorious thing to be a pirate king. For I am a pirate king, a pirate king, and it is a glorious thing to be a pirate king. It is hurrah for the pirate king, hurrah for the pirate king. When I sally forth to seek my prey, I help myself in a royal way. I sink a few more ships, it's true, than a well-bred monarch ought to do. But many a king on a first-class throne, if he wants to call his crown his own, must manage somehow to get through more dirty work than e'er I do. For I am a pirate king, and it is a glorious thing to be a pirate king. For I am a pirate king, hurrah, a pirate king, and it is a glorious thing to be a pirate king. It is hurrah for the pirate king, hurrah for the pirate king.
I cannot live if I am left behind.
Ruth, I will be quite candid with you. It is true that you are very dear to me, but I must be circumspect. You see, you're considerably older than I. A lad of 21 usually looks for a wife of 17.
A wife of 17? You will find me a wife of 1,000.
No, but I shall find you a wife of 47, and that's quite enough. Ruth, tell me candidly, and without reserve, compared with other women, how are you?
I will answer you truthfully, Master. I have a slight cold, but otherwise I'm very well.
I am sorry for your cold, but I was referring rather to your personal appearance. Compared with other women, are you beautiful?
I have been told so, dear Master.
But lately?
No, years and years ago.
What do you think of yourself?
It is a delicate question to answer, but I think I am a fine woman.
And that is your candid opinion?
Yes, I should be deceiving you if I told you otherwise.
Thank you, Ruth. I believe you, for I'm sure you would not practice on my inexperience. I wish to do the right thing. And if, I say if, you really are a fine woman, well, your age will be no obstacle to our union. Ah! Surely I hear voices. Who is it that has approached our all but inaccessible lair? Can it be Custom House? No, it does not sound like Custom House.
Confusion! It is the voices of young girls. If he sees them, I am lost.
By all that's marvelous, a bevy of beautiful maidens.
Lost! Lost! Lost!
How lovely. How surpassingly lovely is the plainest of them. Oh, what grace, what delicacy, what refinement. And Ruth. Ruth told me she was beautiful. Oh, false one, you have deceived me.
I have deceived you.
Yes, deceived me. You told me you were fair as gold.
And master, am I not so?
And now I see you're plain and old.
I'm sure I'm not a just soul.
Upon my innocence you play.
I'm not the one to plot so.
Your face is lined, your hair is gray.
It gradually got so.
Faithless woman, Faithless woman,
Master, master,
faithless woman,
master, master,
faithless woman, to deceive me, I will trust. So, faithless woman, to deceive me, I will trust. So.
Take a maiden tender, or affection raw and green, at very highest rating, has been accumulating. Summers of 17, summers of 17. Don't be loved, master, crush me with disaster. What is such a dower to the dower I have here? My love unobeying has been accumulating 47 years. 47 years.
Faithless woman, to deceive me, I will trust it so. Faithless woman, to deceive me, I will trust it so. Before these gentle maidens, I dare not show in this alarming costume. No, no, I must remain in close concealment until I can appear in decent clothing.
Climbing over rocky mountains, skipping rivulets and fountains, passing where the willows quiver, passing where the willows quiver by the far behind. Oh, he will be here presently. Remember, poor Papa is not as young as we are, and we came over a rather difficult country.
How thoroughly delightful it is to be so entirely alone. Why, in all probability, we are the first human beings to ever set foot on this enchanting spot.
Except the mermaids. It's the very place for mermaids.
Who are only human beings, down to the waist.
And who can't be said strictly to set foot anywhere. Tails they may, but feet they cannot.
Oh, but whatever shall we do until Papa and the servants arrive with the luncheon?
We are quite alone. And the sea is as smooth as glass. Suppose we take off our shoes and stockings and paddle! Oh, yes, yes, very
Stop, ladies, pray. I had intended not to intrude myself upon your notice in this effective but alarming costume. But under these peculiar circumstances, it is my bounden duty to inform you that your proceedings will not be unwitnessed.
But who are you, sir? Speak.
I am a pirate.
A pirate?
Ladies, do not shun me. This evening I renounce my vow profession. And to that end, O pure and peerless maidens, O blushing buds of ever-blooming beauty, I soar at heart, implore your kind assistance.
How pitiful his tale.
How rare his beauty.
How pitiful his tale. How rare his beauty.
Oh, is there not one maiden breast which does not feel the mortal beauty of making worldly interest subordinate to sense of duty? Who would not give up willingly a matrimonial ambition to rescue such an one as I from his unfortunate position? From his position to rescue such an one as I from his unfortunate position.
Alas, there's not one maiden breast which seems to feel the mortal beauty of making worldly interest subordinate to sense of duty.
Oh, is there not one maiden here whose homely face and bad complexion have caused all hope to disappear of ever-winning man's affection? To such an one, if such there be, I swear by heavens such above you, if you will cast your eyes on me, however plain you be, I'll love you, however plain you be. If you will cast your eyes on me, however plain you be, I'll love you, I'll love you, I'll love you.
Alas, there's not one maiden here whose homely face and bad
step to pity's name for shame. It's true that he has gone astray, but pray, is that a reason good and true why you should all be deaf to pity's name?
The question is, had he not been a thing of beauty, would she be swayed by quite as keen a sense of duty?
For shame, for shame, for shame. Poor wandering one, though thou hast surely strayed, take heart of grace, thy steps retrace. Poor wandering one, poor wandering one, if such poor love as mine can help thee find true peace of mind, why take it, it is thine. Lean on the angel love, lean heart around, take heart, that is will shine, take any part, take mine. Take heart, the angel love, take any heart around, take heart, that is will shine, take any heart, take mine. Ah, 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 though thou hast surely strayed, take heart of grace, thy steps retrace. Poor wandering one,
Wandering one, wandering one, take heart, take heart. Take any heart, take heart, take heart. Take heart, no danger lost. Take any heart lost. Take heart, take any heart lost.
What ought we to do? Gentle sisters say, propriety we know, says we ought to stay, while sympathy exclaims, free them from your tether, play at other games, leave them here together.
the case may any day be yours, my dear, or mine. Let her make her hay while the sun doth shine.
Let us compromise, our hearts are not of leather. Let us shut our voice and talk about the weather. Yes, yes, let's talk about the weather. How beautifully blue the sky, the glass is rising very high. We take it fine, I hope it's May, and yet it's rain, but yesterday to tomorrow it may pour again. I hear the country wants some rain, people say, I know that's why that we shall have a war tonight. Tomorrow it may pour again. I hear the country wants some rain, and people say, I know that's why that we shall have a war tonight. Tomorrow it may pour again. I hear the rain and rain and rain will pour. once a week. The people say, I know not when that we shall have, but won't you that tomorrow we make war again and give the country once a week. The people say, I know not when that we shall have, but won't you that tomorrow we make war again.
Did ever pirate roll his soul in guilty dreaming, and wake to find that soul with peace and virtue beaming?
How beautifully the sky, the glass is rising very high. Continue fine, I hope it may, and yet it rained but yesterday. Continue fine, I hope it may, and yet it rained but yesterday.
Ever pirate roll forsake his hid its mission, to find his soul returned to Lady Opposition. Ah yes, ah yes, ah Stay, we must not lose our senses. Men who stick at no offenses will anon be here. Piracy, their dreadful trade is. Pray you get you hence, young ladies, while the coast is clear.
No, we must not lose our senses. If we sin in no offenses, we should not be here. Piracy, the dreadful trade is. Nice companions for your ladies. Let us be the
It's a first-rate opportunity to get married with impunity and indulge in the felicity of unbounded domesticity. To quickly be personified, conjugally matrimonified by a doctor of divinity who is located in this vicinity.
We miss our opportunity of escaping with impunity. So the man the felicity of our maiden domesticity. To quickly be personified, conjugally matrimonified by a doctor of divinity who resides in this vicinity.
By a doctor of divinity, of divinity.
Hold, monsters! Ere your pirate caravanserai proceed against our will to wed us all, just bear in mind that we are wards in chancery, and father is a major general.
We'd better pause, or danger may befall. Their father is a major general.
Yes, yes, he is a major general.
Yes, yes, I am a major general. For he is a major general.
He is a rather major general.
And it is a glorious thing to be a major general.
It is a rather major general, rather major general.
I am the very model of a modern major general. I've information, vegetable, animal, and mineral. I know the kings of England, and I quote the fights historical, from Marathon to Waterloo in order categorical. I'm very well acquainted too with matters mathematical. I understand equations both the simple and quadratical. About binomial theorem, I'm teeming with a lot of news. With many cheerful facts about the square of the hypotenuse.
Many cheerful facts about the square of the hypotenuse. Many cheerful facts about the square of the hypotenuse. Many cheerful facts about the square of the hypotenuse.
I'm very good at integral and differential calculus. I know the scientific names of beings and animalculous. In short, in matters vegetable, animal, and mineral, I am the very model of a modern major general.
In short, in matters vegetable, animal, and mineral, he is the very model of a modern major general.
I know
on music's history, King Arthur sends the paradox. I answer on acrostics, I go pretty taste the paradox. I quote in elegiacs all the crimes of Heliogabalus. In comics I can plot peculiarities for apples. I can tell undoubted miracles from Paradise and Zophanies. I know the croaking chorus from the Prods of Aristophanes. Then I can hum a fugue of which I've heard the music's dinner for. And whistle on the ears from that infernal nonsense pinafore. And whistle on the ears from that infernal nonsense pinafore. And whistle on the ears from that infernal nonsense pinafore. And whistle on the ears from that infernal nonsense pinafore. Then I can write a washing bill in Babylonic uniform and tell you every detail on Caractacus' uniform. In short, if that is vegetable, animal, and mineral, I am the very model of a modern Major General. In short, if that is vegetable, animal, and mineral, he is the very model of a modern Major General. In fact, when I know what is meant by Mamelon and Ravelin, when I can tell at sight a Mauser rifle from a javelin, when such affairs as sorties and surprises I'm more wary at, and when I know precisely what is meant by commissariat, when I have learnt the progress being made in modern gunnery, when I know more of tactics than a novice in a nunnery, in short, when I've a smattering of elemental strategy. You'll say that a Major General is never strategy. You say that a Major General is never strategy. You say that a Major General is never strategy. You say that a Major General is never strategy. For my military knowledge, though it's plucky and adventure-y, has only been brought down to the beginning of the century. But still, in matters vegetable, animal, and mineral, I am the very model of a modern Major General. But still, in matters vegetable, animal, and mineral, he is the very model of a modern Major General. I can tell the difference between the liberals and conservatives and hope that one day soon there'll be some viable alternatives. I recall when politicians suffered allegations sinister, I even could feel sorry for the education minister. When my military leaders view my strategy with loud alarm, I guide them to my website, which is majorgeneral.com. In the government as governmental, I could tell you such a lot of stuff. I would but I better end the song because I think I might have said enough. He better end the song because I think he might have said enough. He better end the song because I think he might have said enough. He better end the song because I think he might have said enough. For a military leader who has climbed to such exalted rank is happy in a tall ship because it's really just a floating tank. So it matters vegetable, animal, and mineral. I'm very much a match for any modern serving admiral. So it matters vegetable, animal, and mineral. He's very much a match for any modern serving admiral. I should like to have some idea of what's going on.
Permit me. I'll explain in 2 words. We propose to marry your daughter.
Dear me!
Against our will, Papa! Against our will!
Oh, but you mustn't do that. May I ask, this is a picturesque uniform, but I'm not familiar with it. What are you?
We are all single gentlemen.
Yes, I gathered that. Anything else?
No, nothing else.
Don't believe them, Papa. They're all pirates. The famous pirates of Penzance.
The pirates of Penzance? I've often heard of them.
All except this young gentleman, Papa, who was a pirate once, but who is out of his indentures today and who plans to lead a blameless life forevermore.
But wait a bit!
I object to pirates as sons-in-law. Well, we object to Major Generals as fathers-in-law. But we waive that point. We don't press it. We look over it. An idea.
And do you mean to say that you would deliberately rob me of these, the sole remaining props of my old age, and leave me to go through the remainder of my life unfriended, unprotected, and alone?
Well, yes, that's the idea.
Have you ever known what it is to be an orphan?
Oh, yes, here we are again.
I ask you, have you ever known what it is to be an orphan?
Orphan.
Yes, orphan. Have you ever known what it is to be one?
And I said orphan.
Orphan, orphan, orphan! I don't think we quite understand one another. I ask you, have you ever known what it is to be an orphan? And you say, orphan. As I understand you, you're merely repeating the word orphan to show you understand me.
I didn't repeat the word orphan.
Pardon me, you did indeed.
Well, I only repeated it once.
Aha, but you repeated
But
it.
not often.
Stop! I think I can see where we're getting confused. When you said orphan, did you mean orphan, a person who's lost his parents? Or orphan frequently?
I beg your pardon. I see what you mean.
Frequently! Ah! You said orphan frequently!
No, only once!
Exactly, you said orphan frequently only once! Oh, men of dark and dismal fate, forgo your cruel employ. Have pity on my lowly state. I am an orphan boy, an orphan boy, an orphan boy. How sad, an orphan boy. These children whom you see are all that I can call my own. Poor fellow. Take them away from me, and I shall be indeed alone. Poor fellow. If pity you can feel, leave me my sole remaining joy. See, at your feet they kneel, your hearts you cannot steal. Against the sad, sad tale of the lonely orphan boy. Poor fellow. See, at our feet they kneel, our hearts we cannot steal. Against the sad, sad tale of the orphan boy, the orphan boy, see at our feet they kneel, our hearts we cannot steal, against the jail of the lonely orphan boy, poor fellow. I'm telling a terrible story, but it doesn't diminish my glory, for they would have taken my daughters over the billowy waters if I hadn't in elegant diction indulged in an innocent fiction, which is not in the same category as telling a regular terrible story.
He's telling a terrible story, should have by a death and his glory. It's one of the cruelest songs that ever was written in these waters. It's easy and elegant diction to call it an innocent fiction, but it comes in the same category as telling a regular terrible story. It's easy and elegant diction to call it an innocent fiction, but it comes in the same category as telling a regular story.
Although our dark career sometimes involves a crime of stealing, we rather think that we're not altogether void of feeling. Although we live by strife, we're always sorry to begin it. For what we ask is life without a touch of poetry in it.
Never was such opportunity to get married with impunity, but they give up the publicity of unbounded domesticity, though a doctor of divinity is located in this vicinity.
It's a magnanimity, they display to lace activity. Never was such opportunity to get married with impunity, so they give up the publicity of unbounded domesticity, though a doctor of divinity is located in this vicinity.
But they give up the publicity of unbounded domesticity. But they give up the publicity of unbounded domesticity. No doctor of divinity, a doctor of divinity, a doctor
wisdom. Say something that will relieve my poor father's sorrow.
I will try, dear Mabel. But why does he sit here night after night in this drafty old ruin?
Why do I sit here? To escape from the pirates' clutches, I describe myself as an orphan. And heaven help me, I am no orphan. I came here to humble myself before the tombs of my ancestors and to implore their pardon for having brought dishonor on the family escutcheon.
But you forget, sir, you only bought the property a year ago, and well, the drywall in your baronial castle is scarcely dry.
Frederick, in this chapel there are ancestors. You cannot deny that. With the estate, I bought the chapel and its contents. I don't know whose ancestors they were, but I know whose ancestors they are. And I shudder to think that their descendant by purchase, if I may so describe myself, should have brought disgrace upon what I have no doubt was an unstained escutcheon.
Be comforted. Had you not acted as you did, these reckless men would have assuredly called in the nearest clergyman and have married your large family on the spot.
I thank you for your proffered solace, but it is unavailing. I assure you, Frederick, that such is the anguish and remorse I feel at the abominable falsehood by which I escaped those easily deluded pirates, that I'd go to their simple-minded, little, puny, pathetic, idiotic chief this very night and confess all, did I not fear that the consequences would be so disastrous to myself. At what time does your expedition march against these scoundrels?
At 11. And before midnight, I hope to have atoned for my involuntary association with the pestilent scourges by sweeping them from the face of the earth. And then, dear Mabel, you will be mine.
Are your devoted followers at hand?
They are. They only wait my orders.
Then, Frederick, let your escort lion-hearted be summoned to receive a general's blessing ere they depart upon their dread adventure. Dear sir, they come.
And your heart is in your boots. There is nothing brings it round like the trumpet's martial sound, like the trumpet's martial sound. It's evident. Such intentions are well meant. Such expressions don't appear. Calculating men to cheer. Who are going to meet their fate in a highly nervous state. Still to to us it's evident these intentions are well meant.
Ta-run-ta-run, ta-run-ta-run, ta-run-ta-run.
Do your best and never ask before our links we sever. We shall say farewell forever. Go to glory and the grave. Go to glory and the grave. All your foes are fierce and ruthless, false and merciful and truthless, young and tender, old and toothless, all the green and mercy grave.
We observe to greater stress on the wrist that on his breast, and of reference a lack to our chance of coming back. Still perhaps it would be wise not to talk or criticize, for it's very evident these intentions are well meant.
Yes, it's very evident.
These intentions are well meant.
Evident.
Yes, well meant.
Evident.
Oh, yes, well meant. When the
These pirates slay, then do not stay. Then why this delay?
Yes, forward on the floor.
Yes, but you don't go.
We go. Yes, forward on the floor. Yes, forward on the floor.
Yes, but you don't go.
We go.
Now for the pirate's lair. Oh, joy unbounded.
Oh, sweet relief, oh, rapture unexampled. At last I may atone in some slight measure
For the repeated acts of theft and pillage, of which in a sense of duty stern dictation, our circumstances victim have been guilty.
Young Frederick,
Who called
your late commander.
And I, your little Bruce,
O mad intruders, how dare ye face me? Know ye not, O rash ones, that I have doomed you to extermination?
Have mercy on us. Hear us say you slaughter.
I do not think I ought to listen to you. Yet mercy should alloy our stern resentment. And so I shall be merciful. Say on.
When you had left our pirate fold, we tried to raise our spirits' fate according to our custom sold with quips and quibbles quaint. But all in vain the quips we heard. We laid and sobbed upon the rocks until to somebody occurred a startling paradox.
A paradox.
A paradox, a most ingenious paradox. With quips and quibbles heard in flocks, but none to beat this paradox.
A paradox, a most ingenious paradox. A paradox.
We knew your taste for curious quips, for cranks and contradictions quick, and with the laughter on our lips we wished you there to hear. We said if we could tell it him, how Frederick would the joke enjoy, and so we risked both life and limb to tell it to our boy.
That paradox,
that most ingenious paradox. We quips and quibbles heard in flocks, but none to beat this paradox.
A paradox, a most ingenious paradox. A paradox.
For some ridiculous reason, to which, however, I've no desire to be disloyal, someone in authority, I don't know who, very likely the ex-astronomer royal, has decided for such a beastly month as February, 28 days as a rule are plenty, though 1 year in every 4, his days shall be reckoned as 9 and 20, through some singular coincidence, owing to this circumstance extraordinary. You are a victim of this clumsy arrangement, having been born in leap year on the 29th of February. And so, by a simple arithmetical process, you'll easily discover that though you've lived 21 years and yet, if we go by birthdays, you're only 5 and a little bit old.
To me, let's see. Yes, yes, with yours my fingers do agree. How quaint the ways of paradox, at common sense she gaily mocks, though counting in the usual way is 21 I've been alive. Yet reckoning by my natal day, I am a little boy of 5.
He's a little boy of 5.
A paradox, a most ingenious paradox. A paradox, a curious paradox. A most ingenious most curious, most absurdly whimsical. A 5 1/4. No one would think it to look at.
You are glad now, I'll be bound, that you spared us. You would never have forgiven yourself when you realized you had killed 2 of your comrades.
Comrades? I don't think you appreciate the delicacy of your position. You were apprenticed to us.
Until I reached my 21st year.
Oh, no. Until you reached your 21st birthday. And going by birthdays, you are as yet only 5 1/4.
You don't mean to say you're going to hold me to that?
Oh, no. We merely remind you of the fact and leave the rest to your sense of duty.
Your sense of duty?
No. Don't put it on that footing. Just as I was merciful to you, now be merciful to me. I implore you not to insist upon the letter of your bond, just as the cup of happiness is on my lips.
Oh, we insist on nothing. We content ourselves in pointing out to you your duty.
Your duty.
Well, you have appealed to my sense of
Duty?
Duty. And my duty is only too clear. I abhor your infamous calling. I shudder at the thought that I've ever been mixed up with it, but duty is before all. And at any price, I will do my duty.
Bravely spoken. Come, you are one of us once more.
Lead on, I follow. Oh, horror!
What's the matter?
Ought I to tell you? No, I cannot. But as a member of your band...
Speak out. I charge you by that sense of conscientiousness to which we have never yet appealed in vain,
General Stanley, the father of my dear Mabel?
Yes.
He escaped from you on the plea that he was an orphan.
He did? He did?
It breaks my heart to betray the honored father of the girl that I adore, but as your apprentice, I have no alternative. It is my duty to inform you that General Stanley is no orphan.
What?
More than that, he never was one.
Am I to understand that to save his contemptible little insignificant gutless life, he dared practice on our credulous simplicity? Oh! Our revenge shall be swift and terrible. We shall go, collect our band, and attack Tremording Castle this very night.
But stay!
No, not a word. He is doomed. Away, away, my heart's on fire. I burn this base deception to repay. This very night, my vengeance dire shall glance itself in gore. Away, away,
Away, away, or I'll expire. I find my duty hard to do today. My heart is filled with anguish dire. It strikes me to the core. Away, away.
princess of our pride, that mentions how the pirate so decides. On nature's stern he softens with his eyes, and in return tonight the traitor dies.
Yes, yes, tonight the traitor dies. Yes, yes, tonight the traitor dies.
Tonight he dies.
Yes, early tomorrow,
His girls like mice,
They go weltering in sorrow.
for one soft part,
In images we cherish.
and all who part.
to abuse it shall perish.
Tonight he dies, it's early tomorrow. His girls like mice will welter in sorrow. The ones so spontaneous and natures they cherish, and all who plot to abuse it shall perish.
Away, away, away. Tonight's the traitor dies. Away, away, tonight, tonight, tonight. The traitor dies tonight.
All is prepared. Your gallant crew await you. My Frederick in tears. It cannot be that Lionheart cries at the coming conflict.
No, Mabel, no. A terrible disclosure has just been made. Mabel, my dearly loved one, I bound myself to serve the pirate captain until I reach my 120th birthday.
But you are 21.
Just discovered that I was born in leap year, and that birthday will not be reached by me till 1940.
Oh, horrible catastrophe appalling.
And so farewell.
Frederick, hear me. Stay, Frederick, stay. They have no legal claim. No shadow of a shame shall fall upon thy name. Stay, Frederick, stay.
Nay, Mabel, nay, tonight I quit these walls. The thought my soul appalls, but when stern duty calls, I must obey.
Stay, Frederick, stay.
Mabel, nay,
They have no claim.
of duty's name goes
Leave me not
age shall be, I'll then return and claim you, I declare it.
It seems so long.
Swear to me that till then you will be true to me.
Yes, I'll be strong. By all the Stanleys dead and gone, I swear it. So here is love, and here is truth, and here is food for joyous laughter. He will be faithful to his suit, till we are wed and even after.
Oh, here is love, and here is truth.
Oh, here is love, and here is truth.
She will be faithful to
He
his
will
suit.
be faithful to his
We
suit,
are wed and even after.
till we are wed.
And even after.
Yes, even after.
Oh, here is love, and here is truth, and here is food for joyous laughter. She will be faithful to his suit.
Till we are wed, and even after.
She will be faithful to his suit till we are wed and even after.
Even
After. Oh, here is love, and here is truth. Oh, here is love, is love.
No, I am brave. Of family descent, how great thy charms, thy sway, how excellent. Come one and all, undaunted men in blue. A crisis now, affairs are coming to.
Go in body and in mind. We are timidly inclined. And anything but blind to the danger that's behind. Yet when the danger's near, we manage to appear as insensible to fear as anybody here, as anybody here.
Young Frederick was to have led you to death and glory.
That is not a pleasant way of putting it.
Alas, he will not so lead you, for he has allied himself once more with his old associates.
He has acted shamefully.
Speak falsely. You know nothing about it. In fact, he has acted nobly.
He has acted nobly.
Really, as I loved him before, his heroic sacrifice to his sense of duty has endeared him to me tenfold. And if it was his duty to constitute himself my foe, then it is likewise my duty to regard him in that light. He has done his duty, I will do mine. Call ye and do yours.
Right home.
This is perplexing.
We cannot understand it at all.
Still, if he is actuated by a sense of duty,
That makes a difference, of course. At the same time, we repeat, we cannot understand it at all.
no matter. Our course is plain. We must do our best to apprehend these pirates alone. It is our duty, and distressing it is to be the agents whereby our erring fellow creatures are deprived of that liberty to which we all hold so dear. But we should have thought of that before we joined in the fall.
We should.
It's too late now. When a felon's not engaged in his employment,
enjoyment,
or maturing his felonious little plans. His capacity for innocent enjoyment is just as great as any honest man. Our feelings we with difficulty smother. When constabulary duties to be done. Or take one consideration with another. A policeman's lot is not a nappy one. When constabulary duties to be done. A policeman's lot is not a nappy one. When the enterprising burglar's not a burgling. When the cutthroat isn't occupied in crime. He loves to hear the little brook a gurgling. Or listen to the merry village chime. When the coster's finished jumping on his mother. He loves to lie a-basking in the sun. I'll take one consideration with another. A policeman's lot is not a nappy one. When constabulary duties to be done. A policeman's lot is not a nappy one. I hear them on the manor coaching. With stealthy steps the pirates are approaching.
We are not coming for play for goal. A story General Stanley's role. Receiving a penalty 50-fold for General Stanley's story.
They seek a penalty
50-fold. We seek a penalty 50-fold. We seek a penalty 50-fold for General Stanley's story.
They come in force with stealthy stride. Our obvious course is now to hide.
With cat-like tread, upon a prey we steal. In silence dread, a cautious way we feel. No sound at all, we never speak a word. A fly's foot fall would be distinctly heard. So stealthily the pirate creeps while all the household soundly sleeps. Come, friends who bow the sea, truce to navigation, take another station. Let's bury piracy with a little burglary. Come, friends who bow the sea, truce to navigation, take another station. Let's bury piracy with a little burglary.
Is your crowbar and your centibit your life preserver? You may want to hit your silent matches, your dark lantern seas. Take your file and skeletonic keys.
With cat-like tread, in silence tread. With cat-like tread, upon a prey we steal. In silence tread, a cautious way we feel. No sound at all, we never speak a word. A fly's footfall would be distinctly heard. Come, friends who plow the sea, cruise the navigation, take another station. Let's bury piracy with a little burglary. We got like tread upon a prey we steal. His silence tread, our cautious way we feel.
not a word. I see a light inside. The Major General comes, so quickly hide.
Yes, yes, the Major General comes.
The Major General comes.
Yes, yes, the Major General comes. Tormented with the anguish dread of falsehood unatoned, I lay upon my sleepless bed and tossed and turned and groaned. The man who finds his conscience ache no peace at all enjoys. And as I lay in bed awake, I thought I heard a noise.
He thought he heard a noise. Ha!
No, all is still in dale on hill. My mind is set at ease, so still the scene it must have been the sighing of the breeze. Sighing softly to the river comes the loving breeze, setting nature all a-quiver, rustling through the trees. And the brook in rippling measure laughs for very love, while the poplars in their pleasure wave their arms above.
Yes, the trees for very love wave their leafy arms above.
The breezes butter over when he wings away. Brook and poplar mourn a lover sighing well a day.
Well a day.
Ah, the doing and undoing that the roe could tell, while the wheezes out of wooing who can woo so well.
Shocking tales of roe could tell, nobody can woo so well. Pretty brook, thy dream is over, for thy love is but a rover. Sad the lot of poplar trees, haunted by a fickle breeze. Sad the lot of poplar trees, haunted by a
oh joy, oh rapture, summon your men and effect their capture.
Beautiful Mabel, I would if I could, but I am not able.
He's telling the truth, he is not able.
With base deceit, you worked upon our feelings. Revenge is sweet,
And flavors all our dealings.
with courage rare and resolution manly. For death prepare, unhappy General Stanley.
Is he to die unshriven on a nail to the very
advantage you'll confide. But your proud triumph will not be long lived.
Don't say you're orphans, for we know that name.
On your allegiance we must wrong and gain. We charge you yield. We charge you yield. In victorious name.
We charge you yield in Queen Victoria's name. We yield at once with humble plea, because with all our faults we love our Queen.
Yes, yes, with all their faults they love their queen.
Yes, yes, with all our faults we love our Queen.
Away with them and place them at the bar.
One moment, let me tell you who they are. They are not members of the common throng. They are all senators who have gone wrong. Senators who have gone wrong.
No wonder that the Senate is still here. Because with every pirate comes a second career. I pray you pardon me, ex-pirate king. Boys will be boys, and youth will have its fling. Resume your ranks and legislative duties, and take my daughters, all of whom are beauties.
Wandering ones, though he has surely strayed, take heart of grace, thy steps retrace. Wandering ones, if such poor love as ours can help you find true peace of mind, why take it? It is yours.
Wandering one, wandering one, wandering one, wandering one. Take heart, take heart. Take any heart, take us. Take heart, take us.
Take
Take heart, fair days will shine. Take